Welcome to my channel. It's Big Mama Bitch, and I'm back with another video. Please share and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. Welcome back to my channel, guys. I want to get into some news. A couple things happened last week. I haven't got a chance to touch bases on it, but I did. I figured I'd do this video as a warm-up video because tonight, or at least tomorrow, I will be coming back to talk about the Baddies reunion. But right now, we're going to go ahead and get into what's been going on with these celebrities. You got DDG was in the news last week. He done broke up with the Little Mermaid. Or maybe she broke up with him. I don't know. Finesse 2 times. As y'all know, I did a video of them a couple weeks ago regarding him and his sister wives. One of the sister wives that had a baby, I'm assuming, said that he was the father. The mama came out and said, baby, that's not my grandbaby. And sure enough, it wasn't her grandbaby. The test came back and the paternity showed that DDG was not the father. Cardi B and Offset broke up. A lot of people feel like it's a hoax. I don't know what it is. And as a matter of fact, I don't even want to hear about it no more until y'all sign those divorce papers and it's official that y'all divorced and the ink dry up on those papers. I really don't want to hear nothing else about Cardi B and her husband. Every time it's time for this bitch to drop an album, she get pregnant after and if she ain't getting pregnant, she breaking up with her man. She coming all up on Instagram and she telling us about it. And I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it. It's like, you bitches, y'all have to find another way to intrigue the people. These rapper women come out and they got a famous celebrity boyfriend and that's supposed to keep us engaged because your dude's a rapper too. Like, we're over it. Either they're fucking with a rapper or they're messing with some type of NFL or NBA star. It's like, why can't your work and your art just be about you? Instead, it's got to be surrounded by, you know what I'm saying, who you sucking. Like, I'm so over it. I'm tired of it. Especially with Cardi B. I feel like she started all of this stuff. And it's lame. It's what it is. It's fucking lame. I'm tired of talking about it. Like, girl, she said about 3 months ago she was going to drop an album. She said she was going to drop it in October. I'm guessing, I think they said around her birthday. I don't know when her birthday is, but I'm guessing it's in October. I could almost assure you we're not going to get a Cardi B album in October. We ain't seen no projects come out around the album. She just had her baby. My idea is that she's focused on being a mother to the new baby, but I don't know. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. Because barely and rarely am I wrong. Some news came out about Diddy. We're going to talk about that. We're going to just talk about a little bit of everything. Like I said, a couple people reached out to me. It was like, oh, you haven't done a video. So this is my video to you guys. Because I have been having my ear to the street. And just some of the stuff I don't want to talk about. Like, I don't want to talk about Diddy. Until they come forth with charges. Let's get into this Diddy thing. First of all, do I think he's a woman beater? I absolutely do. Do I think he's a homosexual? I absolutely do. Do I think that he has all these crazy parties and they be having drugs and alcohol in the parties and, you know what I'm saying, running trains? I absolutely do believe that. The thing is all these things against the law. Of course, beating your women is against the law, but a lot of women coming out ain't talking about him beating them. They talking about, oh, he invited me to their parties and they had freak offs, and I just never knew being a freaky ass nigga was against the law. But for whatever reason, they're pressing all these charges. They doing so much to embarrass this man, it makes no sense. Keep in mind, he has children that are still of school age. I couldn't even imagine what it's like for those children to be going to school. Hopefully they're getting homeschooled at this point. I don't know. But could you imagine the stuff people be saying to them little girls about their daddy? I can't even imagine the stuff because children are mean. I literally can't even imagine the stuff that these people say about them little girls' daddies when they go to school. It's just very, very, like, unfortunate. And so my thing with Diddy, some people feel like, oh, they do all this stuff to take the black man down once they feel like they have too much power. Is that true? It's possible. People like to compare him to R. Kelly or maybe even a Bill Cosby. And of all the three, from R. Kelly to Bill Cosby to Diddy. The only one that I feel like deserves his freedom is Bill Cosby. Why? Because in the 70s and the 60s, everybody was doing drugs, but now all of a sudden it's an uproar. It's an uproar because, you know what I'm saying, and Bill Cosby was giving these women drugs. And as a woman who has spent a lot of time around women, if you got money, these hoes go. That's the facts of the matter. If you got money, they you pretty much could have your way with these women in hopes that they could either be, and it don't even necessarily gotta be him giving them money. They just want to be attached to somebody who has the money and the power and the stature that they have. And so they'll pretty much suck it, lay on their back, maybe have a threesome, maybe, you know what I'm saying, have some sort of an orgy, be eating, see, I ain't even lesbian, they even be eating booty hole. Like, all type of stuff happens when a guy has money, and women are easily manipulated by money. So I feel like that's more so Diddy's case, but because I wasn't there, I can't say. Now, what I'm waiting to hear is, I'm waiting to hear some news about underage, him having sexual affiliation with underage minors. That's what I'm interested in. I'm interested to see if Justin Bieber's name is going to come up, or if his past history with Usher is going to come up. That's what I'm interested to hear. I really have no interest in his freak offs, but apparently everybody else does, because that's all that's been all over the blogs. And people are going, oh, he needs to go to jail. And I'm trying to wait for some hardcore evidence. They're saying that he's sex trafficking because he flies women in and has sex with them. But oftentimes when a guy flies a woman out, it's so that they can have sex. And Diddy is not the only one to do that. There are very regular men who do that. There are very, very regular guys who will fly you out in hopes to have sex with you. Some of them do, sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. But that's just not a solid case. I believe if Diddy's lawyers are worth the pretty penny that he's paying him, if they don't get some real charges up here, I believe Diddy gonna get off. I believe he gonna be one of the ones, because what are the charges? Right now it's sex trafficking, and they're calling it sex trafficking because he flew people out and had sex with them. He's a celebrity. He's like bi-coastal. Sometimes he here, sometimes he's there. If he's talking to a girl in Miami and he's in New York and he feels like getting some from that one particular girl, how else is she going to get there to give him some if he doesn't fly her out? Like, these people aren't being kidnapped, and like, it's real sex trafficking going on in the world. I want you people to know this. There are children being taken away from their home. They're getting snatched and taken away from their home, put on planes and shipped far, far hundreds of miles away from their home, sometimes even thousands, to go participate in non-consensual sex activities. That's what we need to be focused on. And it's happening by the hundreds. And here they got Diddy in our face in his interactions with women. Now, I've heard a story of a girl. She was on TikTok and she said she was underage, and she said that she was that CPS kind of gives Diddy's and celebrities girls to do these things because who's looking for a runaway and this, that. And I don't know, I haven't seen her on his case, but I just saw her on TikTok. So I can't say if it's true. I can't say that it's false. All I can say is we need this stuff in writing. So Diddy recently, he got charged and they locked him up. They didn't give him a bail. They say he hasn't been eating in jail because he's worried on whether or not, maybe he's not eating because it's fucking jail food, or maybe he's not eating because he fears that someone may poison him. I'm not sure, but I know Diddy's affiliated with big names. As I told y'all before President Barack Obama was our president, my first time seeing him, he was out somewhere with P. Diddy. Like, and then about 4 years later, he ended up becoming the president of the United States. So Diddy knows more people than just rappers and, singers and people in the entertainment industry. He has like politicians in his back pocket. He has all these other people in his back pocket. So it's very possible. It's very it's very plausible that these charges don't stick, especially if they don't get real, like, concrete evidence. Because I can't think of any. They said that they found 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Sounds like some homosexual type, but I don't know. I would assume homosexuals use lube, but I guess baby oil is lube. I'm not sure, but they definitely put that in the blogs, as I said, as a way to like humiliate him. It's just real tricky how everything's coming out. I also need to make mention to the fact, like, a lot of celebrities aren't coming out and speaking on it. Maybe because a lot of these guys have participated in freak offs. I remember a while back, Neo's baby mama was like, yeah, tell them how you're like a Diddy Jr. and tell them about your freak offs. Like, I believe this. I believe Hollywood is full of freaky ass niggas and 69 guys. I very much so believe that. I very much so believe that. So we really don't know, as far as Diddy's concerned, what to expect, what's going to come of the whole thing. But it is disappointing. I want to show y'all a clip because it's like not only is Diddy affected by this, other people are affected by this. Like a Young Miami and stuff. Her numbers for Carisha Please have not been the same as they once were. They've been like substantially lower. What I find peculiar is how Boosie Badass is so anti-gay, and Diddy is like super gay. And Boosie kind of went out of his way to like defend Diddy. Do y'all find that peculiar? Not to say Boosie was at any freak offs, but it makes one wonder. Like, so all the homosexuals, you have a gripe against them all, except for P. Diddy. I don't know. I don't even know. I do want to get into. We're gonna get into some things, just quick stuff, because I don't want to be here like forever. But I do want to get into some stuff. And then they're saying, like, did he force these people to participate in freak offs, and like define force? Because to me, someone saying you have the option, is what it comes off as to me. You can either choose to have sex with me and I could put you on, I could give you a career, I could help you blow up, or you could not have sex to me and you could go on about your regular life, the life you would be living anyways had you not met me, right? And these people are going ahead and taking whatever offer he's giving them in hopes that their career does good. Is that against the law? Like, is that, I don't know, because these are millionaire problems. I'm not a millionaire, so I don't have these problems. But that's like me telling my kid, well, I'll make your favorite meal if you go out and you do the yard. If you don't do the yard, then you get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Like, is that wrong? Or is that how you use your muscle? I don't know. It just doesn't seem against the law. It seems like it's everything America was built on. It seems like the benefit of being rich is what it seems like. It seems like people work hard for these powers and for this stature and for all this money so that they could be able to move about life in the way that they want to. He wants to have orgies and threesomes. And because he has all this money, it's easy for him to hire a prostitute or call girls out to come participate in these things. Wrong? maybe. Immoral, of course, but illegal. Like, is it a, and I'm not a Diddy fan. I'm not like, but I definitely feel like if they get away with prosecuting him for this, oh, it's going to be, baby, you could go ahead and get rid of the whole black entertainment industry. If what he done is a problem, you could go ahead and get rid of the whole black entertainment industry. It's how I feel. Because all these people use their money as a way to persuade people to give them what they want. Is it manipulation? Yeah, it's manipulation. But it takes for the person to say, you know what, I'm gonna go about my regular life and I'll find another way to get to where I want to go. Am I tripping? Leave in the comments if I'm tripping, because I'm not trying to come off, because we all saw the video of him beating up Cassie. So I'm not trying to come off like I'm a Diddy supporter. But what I'm saying is a lot of people with a whole lot of money, hell, they ain't even gotta have a whole lot of money. I see hood niggas that's only hood rich be on the same shit. That's what I'm saying. Is it illegal? Like, because we see this shit in everyday passing. Because they have money, they get away with things that other people don't get away with. But illegal, I don't know. I'm waiting, like I said, I'm waiting to hear if some stuff come up about Justin Bieber. I could get behind that. Or him sex trafficking young girls and young guys. I can get behind that. But all this orgy and sex parties, like, I'm not, I used to hear about Diddy parties way back in the day. People were excited about his parties. That's what I'm saying. The internet is such a fickle place. It's such a fickle place, because even as far as R. Kelly is concerned, years and years and years and years, I remember being like 14, 15, people was passing around this video. The bootleggers had the sex tape with R. Kelly, and they were passing it out, selling it in the hood, in the ghetto. And grown ass men and women watched the video, and they sat down and they talked to each other about the video. Like, and it was no gripes. Maybe it was an arrest, but the charges ended up getting dropped. Like, but it's like, this isn't new information to you people. You people have been knowing this. You people have been knowing about Diddy's parties, and y'all have been participating. Some people knew about it and they stay far away from it. And then you have people like that, like, who don't play with him. You won't catch them in the same room as him. They don't interact or nothing. They stay clear of Diddy because he's homosexual. They don't want people to think they homosexual too, so they don't go to his parties. They don't talk to him. They don't do this. They don't do that. Like, I just want us to be very careful, because when you got money, honey, some of everybody hates you, and some everybody sitting around waiting on your downfall, and that's just what it looks like. So until Justin Bieber comes out and tells his story, or Usher comes out and tells his story about what happened to him when he was a young man, or maybe even some young girls come out and they tell their story and they make the docket and, become part of the case, I really could care less about the type of freak shit that's going on in Hollywood, because it does not begin nor does it end with P. Diddy. That's all I'm saying. Now, moving on. Oh, I did want to show y'all just something. I'm going to share my screen only because this is kind of funny. Not too much funny, but it's kind of funny. Oh, this is a woman. She's coming out and she's accusing, this woman has come out accusing Diddy of forcing her to participate in freak offs. She claims Ja Rule, Busta Rhymes, Al Sharpton, and more attended the parties. And that's her story. Um, It says neighbors, we previously reported a 46-year-old former go-go dancer is suing Sean Diddy Combs, claiming she was pimped out at his wild freak off parties back in the early 2000s. Adria English says she was hired in 2004 to to dance, um, to dance at, oh God, to dance at Diddy's parties, where she rubbed elbows with heavy hitters in the entertainment industry. During an interview with Daily Mail, she said she was forced to engage in freak offs that took place in private rooms separate from the main party. She says many A-list guests were in attendance, including Ja Rule, Busta Rhymes, and even Reverend Al Sharpton. She also claims to have seen Diana Ross and her son Evan, who was underage at the time. English says Diddy was secretly recording these encounters, using them to blackmail celebrities. It's possible. I can't say any of this shit is fake because it's not. Like, it's very possible. That's not what I wanted to show you guys. Here we have Eddie Griffin. He has something to say. I have to like. Mm, there we go. It's very possible. It's very possible, and you know, it's it's possible. We'll see what else happened. On top of, it's like this Diddy case is slowly but surely dismantling the whole music industry. Like, executives have stepped down. Like, hundreds of fucking people under Atlantic have quit their jobs. Like, this shit is very possible. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move on. We're gonna talk about DDG. DDG is a clown ass nigga. He came out. First of all, Halle is a very private person. DDG is not. He comes out. He's very proud that she gave him a baby. I'm glad that he loves his baby. She gave him the gift of life. And I just want to start by saying I know who Halle is, and I only know DDG through Halle. Now, that's not to say he's not relevant. I assume he was some type of like rapper. I don't know any of his songs, and I'm okay with that. Y'all drop in the comments if y'all know a DDG song. Please put me on game because I don't know. All I do know is he came out and he decided to let us know that him and Halle had broke up. They are just deciding to go their separate ways. And my thing is, as much as these people sit up here and talk about how you know, we need to keep together the black family and this, that, and the third. And they're just so easy and so quick to just get a divorce. And something about a woman's body and mind and spirit changes after she has a baby. Lasts months to years, like just depending on whatever support system she has around her. And I feel like it's real unfortunate that after she done gave you a baby, you decide that you want to break up with her. Maybe she decides she want to break up with you. And if she made that decision, I don't know, you went on your hands and knees with a fucking diamond ring trying to propose to her to make sure that doesn't happen. So now your baby got to grow up in a broken home, like y'all from the fucking ghetto. Y'all fucking millionaires. It makes no sense to me. Them is poor people problems. I ain't seen Halle mess with nobody but DDG. And I know when she first got with him, I heard that he was some type of like gangster rapper. Every time I see him, he's smiling and blushing and happy. And, you know, they are just the cutest couple. So it is real unfortunate. I just hate that her life got to be put on hold so that she could be a mother to your motherfucking child. It could be jealousy. It could be a whole bunch of stuff because we know who she is. She a whole ass Disney star. And you are, you know, my son listens to rap. He don't listen to DDG. Like that's how relevant you are. Like my son listens to rap. I listen to rap. I can't think of a DDG song. I never hear my son play your music. So could it be a little jealousy there? Like what sparked this sudden change? DDG comes out. Joe Budden came out. DDG is irrelevant. He said he only know DDG because of Halle. That's how I know DDG. I didn't know who he was before him and Halle got together. And I think they're a very handsome couple. I wish they'd work it out, but you can't tell people what to do. Sometimes when it's over, it's just over. That's why young women, like especially young black women, all these niggas want to do is play games. And you'd have made him, he's so happy he got that baby, and you should have just made him wait on it. But now the baby's here, it's nothing y'all could do. And she better than me, because girl, your career is doing better than DDG. And if it was me, baby, he'd be a single father before I be a single mother. That's how that would go. Before you put your career on hold, so he could, we're both separating to focus on our careers. DDG, like you don't have a career. Like, let me look up on Apple Music and see like when his latest project came out. Because he has a song this year with G Herbo. It's called Nosy. Like, and then before this year, nothing was shaken since 2021. Like, you're not all that interesting, my guy. Halle is why you're interested because she's connected to Beyonce, and so that kind of makes her lit, and then you're connected to her, so that kind of makes you lit by default. I don't like it. I don't like it. And if she know, like I know, baby, you will be the baby daddy mama. You will pay child support, and you will let that man raise his baby. That's what it's a boy, anyways. Everybody always hooping and hollering how a woman can't raise a man, girl. You will go ahead and let him raise his son and pay child support and get visitations, or y'all do joint custody. But all that single mama shit, Halle, no, no, that's not your baby. It ain't even just his baby; it's your baby. And and seeing as to how your career is more lit than his, he got to be the you know what I'm saying? He got to be the single parent. That's how I see it. That's how I would move. But it's totally up to you. I wouldn't look down on you at all. I wouldn't look at you sideways at all if that's what you decided to do, because that's what makes sense to me. But to each his own. I'm not here to tell y'all how to live your life. I do want to get into a couple clips about DDG. Like, it's just clown ass shit. It's just clown ass shit. Like, and it makes no sense. pay child support and get visitations, or y'all do joint custody. But all that single mama shit, Halle, no, no, that's not your baby. It ain't even just his baby. It's all baby. And this is what we see. Halle quietly removes pictures of DDG from her Instagram after he announced they split. It says, "Dear friends and supporters, after much reflection and heartfelt conversation, Halle and I decided that to go our separate ways. This decision was not easy, but we believe it's the best path forward for both of us. I cherish the time we've spent together, and I love." And the love that we share. Despite the changes in our relationship, our love for each other remains true and deep. We are still best friends and adore each other as we focus on our individual journeys and our roles as co-parents. We cherish the bond we've built and the beautiful moments we've shared. As we navigate this transition, we ask for understanding and support. Like, it's just so unfortunate. Like, it's so unfortunate. And then at first it was Tayana Taylor and Iman. They took a split, and lo and behold, he's somewhere freaking off with fucking Amber Rose. Like, this is what, like, dumb shit. Mhm. Oh, we surely will hear a lot less from him. DDG got mad, called Joe Budden old, said pump it up when go after 20 years, you old bitch. We still waiting on your shit to go because nobody knows who you are. And then he's like talking about Joe Budden being 44 years old. The thing is, Joe Budden has made a name for himself. And so when stuff gets said about who Joe Budden is dating, it's not it's not like take San Santana's, not saying Santana's boyfriend or saying Santana's baby daddy. Like, that's how people address you. If people say, well, who is DDG? Nobody's saying, oh, a rapper. Somebody say, who's Joe Budden? People are going to say, oh, an old ass nigga used to rap. He wasn't really that good, but now he got a podcast and his podcast be jumping. Like, nobody's going to be able to say that about you, DDG. We know you for being Halle's boyfriend. We know you for being Halle's boyfriend. I posted to my page today, to my Instagram page. I encourage you all to go follow my Instagram page. What is my Instagram name? Big Mama underscore 2.0 is my Instagram. Big Mama being, no, it's big underscore mama 2.0 underscore. That is my Instagram. Feel free to go. But a couple days ago, a guy asked me, he asked me how much money I made. Oh, baby, how that rubbed me the wrong way. It's literally never a reason for a nigga to be worried about how much money I make. I make enough to pay my bills. I make enough money to take care of myself and my son. That's that's how much money I make. It's literally never a reason for a man to be pocket watching me or any other woman that you're involved with or trying to get involved with. And so it seems, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say that they, you know what I'm saying, got into it because of that. Or the fallout is because of that. But I do know a lot of times people break up because of money. If it ain't infidelity, it's money. Those are the two deal breakers for people. And people will be, and if guys don't be up in women's business, as long as she got something to contribute to, because, and the reason why I say you should never worry about asking me how much I'm, because we're never spending my money. Like, my money is going to be used to decorate the house, or I hate your shoes, I'll buy you some more shoes, or, you know what I'm saying, I don't like how something is done your way, then I'll spend my money to get it done my way. But it's literally never, we're not spending my money. So it's never a reason for you to be worried about my money. Now, I can't say money. I can't say money is the reason. I just know that guys these days do a little bit too much pocket watching for my comfort. That's a quick way to end up on a block list. Now you can't even talk to me no more because you mind a business that ain't even yours. That's not none of your business. On top, like, I can't even see if we lived in the same house. I literally can't even see if we lived in the same house. You asking me how much money I make. I can't even see that. Because it's literally none of your business. If you're the breadwinner, then you need to go ahead and win. If you're the provider, you need to go ahead and provide. You don't need to. At best, my money is backup money. You know what I'm saying? My money is and I can shit back up at best. But you need to go ahead and be worried about how much money I'm making. That's a quick way for us to fall out. So, like I said, I can't say that's what they fell out about. I don't know. But I find it peculiar. Like, Holly's a go. I would say so. We don't hear her, like, you know what I'm saying, all up in no dudes' faces. You know what I'm saying? We don't hear about her getting her freak on. Even her music is like that of a classy woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. You see, artists, how you almost just got blocked. You see that? How you almost just got blocked right then? Trying to be funny. Yeah. I don't see her, like, I would say Holly's a good girl. We don't really see her name dragged through the mud. Even how sensual and sexual her sister is, like, Holly doesn't even get that same energy. She seems like real quiet, real low key. That's somebody that if my son was to bring her around and then he love the baby's beautiful, the baby healthy, she's a good mom, she makes you smile, like, she brings out a side of you that, you know what I'm saying, you really didn't even know exists. Like, I tell my son, oh, you might as well go ahead and cuff that one, because one thing for sure, two things for certain. Soon as, oh, another nigga's going to jump on that. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Holly's one of them ones. Another ASAP. She probably like had to, like, they probably spamming her fucking DMs as we speak. They're probably spamming her DMs as we speak. Couldn't wait for this fuck nigga to get out the way so they can shoot their shot. And then when it happens and she gets her a guy, hopefully it's nobody in the music industry. I think they're beneath her. I don't think she need to do no more like music industry. Get you like an athlete. Maybe a big time actor or something. Maybe a director. Maybe even a producer. But like, lead them, like, hell, get you a movie star. And when she does, his fucking chest is gonna be caved in. He ain't gonna know what to do. That's all I have to say. Cause these guys think good girls come a dime a dozen and they don't. He's going to end up with a whore, which is probably what he should have got to begin with. He probably should have had a whore to begin with. But because it makes me so mad. I hate for a dude to do a good girl wrong. If he was my son, I'd have been told him, oh, you need to go ahead and cuff that one. Whatever problems y'all got ain't no different than no problems that any other relationship has. He talked about he did an interview, said if I was to have a conversation with my 22-year-old self, I tell myself that I'm too young to be in a relationship. Do you know the best relationships? I know people who have been together since high school. Those are some of the purest relationships. Because don't nobody want nothing from nobody. They just enjoy you. They enjoy your company. They enjoy who you are as a person. It don't have nothing to do with the money you got. It don't got nothing to do with where you are in life. None of the superficial shit. People underestimate the power of puppy love, but the marriages that I have seen that have lasted the test of time, them people been together since they were in high school, like, or in college. Like, those are the best relationships. Those are some of the most purest relationships. And people underestimate the power of puppy love. And 22 really ain't that young. At 22, maybe you don't want to get married, but you need to be like trying to figure out like what you want from a woman, what you looking for in a man. This is the problem. Then they go around and they talk about how single mamas ain't shit, how the what do they call it? Kevin Samuels used to say it, sexual marketplace value. A lot of women is not even whores because they choose to be. They're whores because they get with a guy, then they find out he's a piece of shit. Now you could decide that you want to sit in the shit with him, or you could leave and go to the next guy in hopes that he's not a piece of shit. And then turns out he's a piece of shit too. Like that's how it happens. I don't like DDG for this. Like I don't know him to ever have liked him, but like it just rubs me the wrong way. Poor decisions. But he probably sees no problem with it because his mom was probably a single mom and he's just like, oh, she's got it. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. I don't know who broke up with who. But if it seems to me that it shouldn't have came to the internet. Like he's such an internet ass nigga. And you use your relationship, like Joe Button said, for a clout. Like we didn't need to know that. I felt better that day before I woke up and seen that news. I'm like, damn. 22 so young, that's a woman's child rearing age. 22 to about 32. After about 35, you're like in granny pregnancy. They call it geriatric. That's what it means. Old people, granny ass pregnancy. Like, how long is a woman supposed to like wait and be on dumbass bullshit with y'all? Okay, what else? I want to talk about Finesse 2 times. I just talked about him the other day with his fat ass. I can't stand her. I was talking about his fat ass the other day. Because he's a hot ass mess. Oh, since we're talking about fuck ass niggas, let's talk about this. We can talk about this. I definitely want to talk about this because and these aren't like celebrities or anything, but this is something that we definitely got to talk about because this is how much these dudes seek to have like control, and it's sad as fuck. Why can't y'all hear? Y'all wasn't gonna tell me that y'all couldn't hear? Can you hear? Oh God, don't piss me off. I'm not in the mood for this shit. Why can't y'all hear? Y'all wasn't gonna tell me that y'all couldn't hear? Can you hear? And this, I really want y'all to see this because this is it's crazy. I said, no, no, no. He did it. He did it. I said, Mom, call 911. When I was on the phone and I heard it, I screamed. I said, no, no, no. He did it. He did it. I said, Mom, call 911. When I was on the phone to keep him here, everything. I did everything.
I couldn't to keep him here, and I promise. But at some point, when a person is now letting you know they'll take the both of you, baby, you gotta believe him to keep him here.
These are the messages that he posted before he shot himself. It says in 2024, motherfucker would rather try and shit on you on the internet at your lowest than try to make things better. Now watch this. I'm on my way, baby girl. It says, and ain't no birthdays, none of that. Now, bitch, I'm finna terrorize you on my motherfucking soul. Watch this. I'm 20 minutes away. If you in Vegas and willing to beat up ass for me, get at me. It's good. I want to give you all a little backstory about this. All I know about this is her name is Amber. She was dating a TikToker guy. His name was Lucas. He and her broke up. He threatened to unalive himself and her. He couldn't find her because she ended up like bouncing all over the Americas to get away from this. He's dead. I like to be respectful. To get away from this man. And she was able to finally get away from him. He called her and he shot himself on the phone with her. Her birthday is like in a few days. Talk about gaslighting. Talk about narcissistic. Talk about control. You're willing to die to prove a point because someone doesn't want to be with you. And she doesn't want to be with you because you said you were going to unalive her. And now this is a wake-up call to like, girl, he probably for sure was going to unalive you. There's no doubt in my mind about it, girl. He done sat there and unalived himself with you on the phone just to hurt your feelings. What in the world? Monica or Remy Ma, who will win in a fight? Definitely Monica. She from Atlanta and she a hood chick. Monica, Remy would shoot her. You ain't just hear the song, girl. Is you crazy? Who will win? I'ma tell you. Fuck it. Remy Ma will win because she would shoot her. You ain't, girl, where you been at? That's a silly question, girl. And she brags about it. She'd have made a bar about, girl, you is crazy. Who would have won? Oh, I can't even find it. Who you think will win? It's better to say who will win in a gunfight between them two. Because when she just made a song, I just shot my friend over a bed, and imagine what I do to her that I can't stand. Like, Remy Ma would shoot her. She feels no remorse. They gave her them punk ass years in jail. She got out and she's been a tyrant every fucking since. That's fine. And Remy Ma is not. Baby, C Murder done been locked up for decades since I was a little girl. I'm like 30 and some more shit now. Like, what does that mean? That means nothing. That means absolutely nothing. Who would win a fight? Girl, you crazy. If you say who is cuter, for sure, Monica has that. But like, who would win a fight? Remy Ma. And if she don't win, she gonna shoot that bitch. Like, that's a silly question. That's a silly question. How controlling do you have to be to call your ex to kill yourself with her on the phone just so she can feel guilt and pain? Not even be able to celebrate her birthday that's coming up. She's distraught. Like, that is some sick ass shit. I once dated a guy. We lived on the 12th floor. The motherfucker hang half his body out the 12th floor. He said, bitch, I'll jump right now. You know what I told his ass? I said jumped in. Baby, he hopped out that window quick as fuck and he came to attack me. Yeah, because you're not slow. That's that manipulating bullshit. But oh, with the pain I would have felt had he did jump. But it's like, play them stupid ass games with a stupid ass bitch, because I ain't going for it. That don't make no sense. It makes no sense. What else I told you I was going to talk about? What I put in the title? I talked about Cardi B and her album, Lack Thereof. They got a new baby. Her and Offset broke up, but they really ain't broke up. They've been getting divorced for years and years and years. They ain't got no divorce yet. They said that she cheated on Offset with a football player. She ain't popped out with him. So I don't believe it. I believe that's just a ploy so she don't have to drop this album that she's supposed to be dropping this year. Like, they're full of shit. All of them. Every last one. Oh, we were supposed to be talking about Finesse 2 times. And that's what we were supposed to be talking about. It's like my videos ain't saving, and I have a problem with that. Because when I be on Instagram, I be trying to. I be trying to stay on top of my shit, and they won't let me be great. Oh, and we're supposed to talk about Drake and his feelings. Let's watch this. We definitely coming back to talk about this Baddies reunion. It ain't came out yet. It's probably up now, but I know when I first logged in, it wasn't up yet. That's what we gonna talk about for sure. I want to talk about who whooping who head in. That's the type of shit I be, you know what I'm saying? Real ghetto, real like fucking ratchet, like that's the type of shit I be into. Drake is so in his feelings. He can't get right. Drake can't get right for nothing to save his life. It's very sad. And he gonna keep on Jay-Z, Jay-Z. Drake, you gonna keep on playing with Jay Z, and your ass gonna come up stinking. You know he don't like you gonna play his woman song at your you know what I'm saying, at your little event. Like, please stop playing with Jay Z, Drake. He don't like your yellow ass. You should have found another song to play. You got a song that you could have played, but you decided to play Beyonce's song. I encourage you to find something safe to do. I encourage you to find you something safe to do, my dear. Did y'all hear his speech?
Um, Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing about nostalgia. One thing about nostalgia, this party here. My real friends are definitely in the building. But I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna come to a point in life where people you thought were friends or people you thought were close to you, they might switch up, they might try and move funny with you, they might stab you in the back, they might do a lot of things to you. You'll come to that realization. Wherever you're at in life, you've probably been there and you'll be there again. That's how life is. But look, sometimes it's you and you alone by yourself. Sometimes it's you alone with your thoughts. Sometimes you know what? Play the song, don't Thank you. Listen, I'm gonna
And he's one of those people. Now he's saying that because you were the top guy, people were sucking your dick, like not because they thought you were like phenomenal. It's just like you were the top guy of hip hop. You did all the features, you got on people's songs. Then you start standing your songs, how your features blew them up, how these niggas won shit until you came along. Like this is stuff that was in your song, and not them same motherfuckers not even fucking with you. Anyways, I think this wraps up everything that I had to talk about. I don't really have nothing else to say. I think that's about it. I was trying to find a story about Finesse 2 times and his baby mamas because they really ain't even his baby mamas no more. Oh, there we go. There we go. I found it, y'all. And it's the last story. I'm a post this and then we gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here.
My real friend.
Here we go.
It was my birthday, and I wanted to go celebrate with my friends, but he's the type of person, he just wasn't feeling that. Like, he just didn't want me to go outside. So anyway, long story short, we broke up because of that. And I went on by my business. We was not together for a good, I want to say like a good 2 weeks or something like that before we got back together. But in that time, I was doing my own thing. I was single. You know, I was doing my own thing with an ex of mine. So that's what I say in the messages that they kept posting on all social medias. That's what I meant when I said I didn't know, because I didn't know. I know what I did with that person, and I knew that in my mind, I'm like, okay, so this is my nigga baby, like this, you know, this Rick baby. I'm not down that in my mind because I know what happened with, you know, the other person I was dealing with. That's what I meant when I said I didn't know. When he texted me, when he texted me the DNA test, he texted me that before his mama went live. I mean, before his mama posted that and did all that, he had already sent it to me. So that's when I texted, and I was just like, damn, like, I didn't know, because I really didn't. I didn't name my baby after you thinking that this is your, you know, I didn't do all of that stuff thinking that this wasn't your baby. Like, she wasn't yours. I didn't do all that stuff. It was my birthday, and I wanted to go.
So I wonder if now he back to his regular girlfriend. Cause that looked like the one who was eating the food, and he said she was gonna be my regardless. Do y'all remember? If y'all don't remember, go look at my video where I was talking about, you know what I'm saying, that. And I want y'all to take this and listen to this. It says men can dish it, but they can't take it.
I can forgive you for cheating, but I need to tell you something. I slept with someone else, too.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't believe this shit.
So it's better if you're the only one that cheated?
No, Bree, I'm not saying that. You know that's not what I'm fucking saying. This is bad, though. All right, what I did is fucked up, but this makes it a lot worse.
So you don't think you could forgive me?
I don't know.
Well, if you couldn't forgive me for this, there's no reason for me to forgive you.
Wait, what?
I didn't sleep with anyone else, Evan. I've never done anything to hurt you. Wanted to see what your reaction would be if things were reversed.
Wait, so you didn't sleep with anyone?
No. I could have. I went to a bar, I met someone who actually listened to me, and I could have gone home with him, but I didn't, because you and I were still together. But now we're definitely not.
Hey, Bree, wait. No, look, I wasn't thinking straight, okay? I'm sorry. Please, just...
I'm done.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
And this is what I mean. This is what I mean when I say, people always say, oh, a man this and a woman this. What about human beings? We're human beings. Above being a man, having a penis or a vagina, above all that, we're human beings. Treat your other half, which I would assume is your partner, in the same way that you want to be treated. Because the minute you get in a situation, I feel if Shorty did this, and if you be like, damn, I'll leave her, that's the moment you should know that you shouldn't be doing whatever it is you're doing. It's such a lack of respect. It's such a lack of respect. And women put up with so much bullshit because they refuse to go out and make their own fucking money. They refuse to be able to stand on their own two fucking feet. Like, you do not get to cheat on me. You do not get to disrespect me. You do not get to be around your homeboys talking to me about me or talking to me like I'm not shit. You just don't. Why? Because above being a woman, I'm a human fucking being. I'm a human being, as is you. The end. I'll holler at y'all in a couple hours. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. It's supposed to be a party in the city tonight, and I think I'm gonna pop out. So it might not be in a couple hours. It might not be till tomorrow. But either way, I will be back. I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's show. Talk to y'all later. Bye.